So, mdau na Mkenya mwenzangu, nikimalizia mimi ndakwambia hivi, whatever our leaders are doing is dangerous wadau. Whatever sisi kama Kenyans we are allowing to happen in our country, kama tumenyamaza, it is dangerous. Mimi nimekuambia Mkenya mwenzangu, na I'm going to repeat, hakuna sehemu yote ya hii dunia ambayo upumbavu ambao unaendelea kwa nchi yetu ya Kenya unafanyika kwa dunia nzima. Sio kwa Waarabu, sio Asia kwa Wahindi, sio kwa Chinese, sio Vietnam, sio North and South Korea, sio Japan, sio Europe, sio America, both South and North, sio Canada, sio Australia. Hakuna sehemu yoyote ya dunia ambayo utaenda upate that wewe ukiwa foreigner unaweza kuja kwa hiyo nchi na uanze kufanya mambo ambayo yana threaten the locals. It is impossible and it cannot be allowed. It is impossible and cannot be allowed. Sasa ukiangalia ile kitu inafanyika Europe na ile kitu inafanyika America, ni kwa sababu wamegundua that they allowed so much foreigners to come into the countries that now wameanza kurealize that population ya foreigners inaenda kukua nyingi mpaka kualiko. Kwa hivyo wanaangalia, wanaona very soon wakicheza, the foreigners are going to be making decisions. And that is why, acha nikwambie kitu moja mdau kama una habari. That is why if you go to the Middle Eastern countries, Dubai, the UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Kuwait, all those Middle Eastern countries, it does not matter how long unakaa kwa hizo nchi, you will never get citizenship. You will never get citizenship in those countries. And when you go to those countries, the businesses you do, there must be some ownership that you give to locals. Google it and see. In most of these Arabic states, when you go to their countries and you want to start a business and you start investing there, whatever business you're doing, you must give a percentage of that business to a local. Or the country must be getting something that is most significant from you. Why? Do you know why they do that? Do you know why ukienda mahali kama Dubai ama Qatar ama Saudi ama hizo place zote, hata uishi huko 20 years, they will never give you the citizenship. You will never own land in those countries. Do you know why? Because they are not stupid. Because they are not stupid. Because they know very well, the moment you allow these people to start coming into your country and they control the land, they control the companies, they control the factories, they are going to bring more of their people. Once they bring more of their people, they are going to buy more and more and more. Once they do that, then it gets to a point now that they are shareholders in your country. Because now they own strategic parts of the country. They control the food security of your country. They control certain sectors in your country. So inamaanisha, when you're making decisions, these people will influence your decision. These people will influence how you do things in your own country. That's why the Arabs don't allow it. The Arabs don't allow it, wadau. Because the Arabs are not stupid. If you go to the Middle East, mimi nakwambia, go and do your own research. Ingia kwa simu yako, Google countries like Qatar, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Oman. If you go there as a foreigner, you cannot go there and start owning huge chunks of land. You cannot go there and start doing things that are very strategic, that when they look at what you're doing, in the long term, it will be dangerous. They will never allow it, wadau. They will never allow it. They only allow you to expand as much as they can control you. They only allow you to expand in a way that they can see what you're doing, and they'll be very vigilant. Because they are not stupid. Because wanajua, the moment you allow one man to own 520 acres in your home, the next minute he will own 10,000. The next minute he will own 1 million. The next minute he will be buying factories and shares of your companies, and he will be the person controlling Kenya Pipeline. He will be the person controlling KPLC. He will be controlling Safaricom. And he will be making decisions on behalf of your country. Wengine wenyu hapa hamjiulizi, why are people like Ndindi Nyoro and all these are people who have sane minds wanna complain? Because they know very well Ukiwa kama mtu uko na akili timamu, hauwezi kubali mtu atoke kwao aje kwako ama kwenyu akuje aanze kufanya mambo ambayo ukiangalia unaona kesho atakuletea shida. Hauwezi kubali. Hauwezi kubali. The reason Ukraine and Russia is at war because when the Russians realize that these Europeans and these Americans wanakuja sana design, they want to try and do something that is going to be dangerous towards them, they decided to go to war, and they are still fighting till today. Till today, wadau, some of our Kenyan men are there fighting and dying. Only us, only sisi ndio wajinga, wapumbavu, washenzi. Sisi kama Wakenya ndio tumekubali hiyo nonsense na upuzi, that we will allow people to come from their countries, come to our country and own factories, own companies, own malls, own large tracts of land, control strategic things in our country, and we are just silent and looking and watching. Only in Kenya. Mimi nimekuambia hii upuzi huwezi fanya India. You cannot do it in India. Huwezi fanya hii upuzi Middle East. Mimi nakupromise, go and do your research and bring me the research. Nionyeshe Mkenya ambaye ako India and own 520 acres of land. Show me one, please. Show me a Kenyan who is in China who owns 520 acres of land. Show me one who is in Europe owning that, in America owning that type of land. And in fact, listen, the only reason places like America are different is because of the black community that is already there, that cannot be chased away from America because of all the historical drama. So in places like America, you can go there and get citizenship, and now that's why unapata mtu kama Trump amelireza akaona hii hapa kuna mali tulijiletea shida hapa. That's why unaona Trump ako all of a sudden ako dramatic and doing all these chaotic things. So manze, sisi kama wa Kenya, manze, we need to stop this nonsense as Kenyans. You puzi ya kukua, we want to be too loving, too loving. We want to be too accepting. We want the global community to like us, and we want to be the good. No, hiyo ni upuzi wa Kenya wenzangu. That is nonsense and stupidity. You need to protect you first, wadau. There's no way unaweza na kupatia mtoto wa jirani chakula kama mtoto wako uko njaa. There's no way unaweza alika strangers kwa nyumba yako wakuje wakule when your children and your wife is hungry. There's no way, wadau. You cannot be cooking food in your house alafu unaenda kuita watoto wa jirani wakuje wakule when your children and your wife has not eaten. No. You feed your children, you feed your wife, you feed yourself, and then if there is a balance, then you can feed the jirani children, wadau. That is how a sane person, mtu akona akili timamu ana operate bwana. Only in Kenya, only in Africa is whereby we have unemployed youth. We have children who do not have work. We have Kenyans who don't own a single inch of land. Yet we allow foreigners to come into our country and start controlling the agriculture, start controlling the land, start controlling the mining sector. Why? Mimi nimefanya videos hapa, multiple videos. Nikawaambia, you go to Taita, you're going to cry, my friend. The people of Taita don't even own title deeds to their own land. Go to Taita, my friend. The people of Taita don't own title deed to their own land. Yet foreigners come, they control the mining sector, they enrich themselves using the gemstones, they come, they lease the tracts of land, they mine, and the people of Taita are languishing in poverty. Same shit happening now in Migori and Kakamega. The lawyers who have been in that land are being harassed, chased away, the gold is going to be taken away, and wako tu hapo wamenyamaza. Juu sisi wa Kenya tulishazoea kukua makondoo. Kazi yetu ni kufuata tu hivi, tunafuata tu hivi. Hiyo ndo kazi yetu kama wa Kenya. We just follow as sheep. Mimi nawaambia wadau, until we become ruthless, until we become brutal, until we learn to say fuck no, we are not going to allow this bullshit. This is our country. We will eat the top layer. We will eat the great share. We will eat the top lion share of this thing. Anything that is in Kenya inafaa kuwa yetu kwanza. The minerals, the land, the factories, the good education, everything good should come to Kenyans first. The rest, mnakula mabakisho. That is how things are done in the world, my friend. Hii upuzi yetu ya kukua wazuri, tunataka kupendwa. We need to stop that stupidity and that bullshit. The world is not run like that, wadau. No one in the world runs their things like that, whereby foreigners come and they are eating the top share, they're enjoying, they're living like kings. When you, the local, you are living there with poverty, mashida, kila siku ni serikali saidia. Whatever, until we get angry. Until we get angry enough and we get fed up enough, we will be recolonized. We will be enslaved, wadau. We need to get angry enough and say no to this stupidity.